Welcome back. Sethbling here. Okay, so today I'm going to try and understand how... I'm going to try and understand how the Wii U Virtual Console works. There are some things that we don't really know about how it works. The two main things I'm looking out for are, one, how does it initialize memory? How does it initialize RAM? And two, how does open bus work? That is, there's a bunch of space in there's a bunch of like memory addresses that aren't mapped to any devices, and how does that work on the Wii U Virtual Console? Because it seems like it definitely works differently than it does on the real console, which is not really a surprise because you're not really supposed to use those parts of memory, but like when you're programming a game. But when you're doing arbitrary code execution, it's very useful to be able to rely on that parts of the memory space. So I'm going to be trying to figure out those things, and so to do that, I'm going to install a hex editor on the Wii U Virtual Console. I have a whole plan, whole route that should do it. Only uses a single controller. This same route can be basically used to install the jailbreak on a real Super Nintendo. I'll be making a video about that at some point, but yeah, for now, I'm just going to install the hex editor, not the whole jailbreak, so it'll be a little bit quicker. Yeah, so somebody's first, it's BDPVP Pro, or something, I guess. Anyway, it's your first Seth stream, so that's pretty cool. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. This one should be a pretty good one. There's going to be there's probably going to be some surprises about how things work. I have some guesses. And I'll tell you the guesses before I start the route, and then I'll get started. Welcome back, Manta-Man here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. You're the first subscriber of the day, so thank you very much. Yeah, all this should work on the 3DS Virtual Console as well, as far as I know. Welcome back, Excalibur1701 here. Thank you for subbing Twitch Prime. And thanks for the 50 bits, Dr. Dude Bro. It is currently 1:23 p.m. for me. What are the chances of me actually being able to do it? Oh, hey Casey, how's it going? No, it should work. It's like 90% maybe. It really should work. Yeah, I live in the Seattle area. Hey, Noel, thanks for resubbing for 16 months. It's a year and a third. Appreciate the ongoing support. Thanks for the bits, C. Cohen, as well. You're wondering, with the announcement of the Mini SNES Classic, am I going to try running on it? It kind of depends on what happens with the Wii U Virtual Console, because I'm guessing it's probably roughly the same code that will run games on the SNES Mini. Either way, I might try and do exactly what I'm doing now on the SNES Mini, like when it comes out, just to like figure out how it works, like how the emulator works, and see if it's any different than the Virtual Console on other platforms. Because this procedure will almost certainly work on any version of the game that's based on the US ROM. I don't think it works on the Japanese version or the European version, because there's like code misalignments. But this version, like all the bugs or all the arbitrary code execution things that I'm doing in this procedure, they're all based on like things that should be the same across all emulators. So. I do really need to figure out a way to work parallel universes in my explanations of something. People seem to really like that. Like the idea of parallel universes. How long will it take? I'd say around an hour. Welcome back, XMR video here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Welcome back, Jack One Fan here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. And welcome back, BD PvP Row. I think this is, welcome back, BD PV Pro. There we go. Thank you for subbing. It's your first stream, so that's pretty cool. You must you must really like me from YouTube if you're already willing to subscribe. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know Pancake. I don't know how to pronounce it either. I don't know him personally. Like, I've never talked to him. But I know I've like watched a lot of his videos. And I'm sure he knows who I am too, but yeah, we've never talked. We do different games and kind of different styles of things. He's much more into tassing, whereas I'm into what can a human do, and we play completely different games as well, so there just hasn't been any sort of opportunity for us to meet ever. But I'm sure we'd enjoy each other if we did. Yeah, maybe I'll just start calling him Pancake Man. It sounds like roughly right. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch are my full-time job. Epic LP or stream is for the 30 bits. Do I have any plans for what's next? Well, this is what's next. Understanding what goes on the Wii U. Ideally, I think it'd be really cool to figure out a way to get like the cloud on the Wii U, and there's some evidence that might be possible. And then also to see if there might be a faster credit swap on the Wii U, whether it's faster than the current time that on the Wii U that I got the other day, or whether that's actually like faster than on console. But I want to figure out how it works first, just to like see what might be possible on the Wii U, because nobody has really looked at it. There's just like no documentation I've like asked a few people if they know how anything works, people that I would expect to know, and I'm sure somebody's investigated it before, but it seems like people don't really care as much about the Wii U as they do about console. But it'd be interesting to figure it out. Well, it's really easy to jailbreak the Wii U anyway by just, like, they use a really old version of WebKit for their browser. So you just, like, go to a certain website and it just, like, jailbreaks your Wii U for you. So it's really easy to do that already, so. Neef2, thanks for $5. First Streamlabs donation of the day. Hello, world. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I've noticed I've started getting a lot less donations as, like, subscription has become more prominent. And that's fine. It's, any kind of support is all, you know, well appreciated. But thank you very much for the $5. What exactly is a jailbreak for SMW? So this guy, Cooper Harrison, came to me, and he discovered a glitch where if you corrupt the save data of the Super Mario World cartridge, you can get it so that when you load a save file, it'll run whatever code that you want that's stored in that save data. So what we did is basically, well, I basically, with the help of some other people, wrote a hex editor and mod loader that lets you, like, basically do whatever you want with Super Mario World. But you'll see the hex editor later. There won't be a mod loader. There won't be a mod loader as well, but Thanks, Demon Fish, for 50 bits. Am I selling the cartridges? I thought about it. I thought about selling cartridges, but I decided not to for a variety of reasons. One is I didn't want to be called like, or I did when I released the original video, I didn't want it to be like a marketing ploy. I'd rather just like get the video out there, and if people thought it was like me trying to sell something, they would probably be a lot less likely to share it. But probably the bigger reason is that like it's pretty easy to accidentally delete the jailbreak, and I'll tell you a little story about that. Hey Duke of Earl 97, thanks for the 16-month resub. You're the second 16-month resub of the day already. Cooper Harrison, I actually, as like a thank you for, you know, being involved, or, you know, getting me involved with the whole jailbreak thing, I shipped him a copy of, a jailbroken copy of Super Mario World, because he doesn't really have the gear to do it himself. Like, you need, well, at least you used to need a multi-tap to do it. And so I sent him a copy, and then on the... Apparently he didn't tell me because he was kind of embarrassed, but I'm telling all of you anyway. On the very first day, he deleted the jailbreak by accident. So I figure if Cooper himself can't stop himself from deleting it, then it's probably a bad idea to like sell this thing, go all this effort and sell this thing for a bunch of money to people who don't know what they're doing, right? So. Yeah, it's, if there was some way of, like, backing it up pretty easily, then maybe it'd be okay, but, yeah, I just didn't want to deal with all the people, like, you sold me this thing and then it bricked, I want my money back, or, you know, whatever. Not to mention Nintendo wouldn't like it very much. Well, Nintendo really has no say over it. There's something called the first sale doctrine. Once they sell the cartridge, they don't have control over resale, and there's no like copyright violation or anything. All I'm doing is with the jailbreak is just putting data in the SRAM that's stored in the cartridge, and Cooper and I own the copyright over that and whatever. So there's really no like legal issues with trying to sell it, and moreover I just don't think Nintendo would care about a game that old. What's my opinion on the SNES Classic? Seems cool. I might get one to to do basically what I'm doing here. All right, so I'm gonna get started on this procedure. I really like that the Wii U has restore points, because it's gonna make it it's gonna like give me a lot more freedom to like not care so much about rigorously sticking to the plan. Anyway, so I'm deleting all 3 save files. Oh yeah, the title of the stream has the link to the document. I also have it on screen. Actually, let me okay, it is showing the mouse. So yeah, I have it on screen. I think it's showing the mouse. Yeah, it's showing the mouse, so that's good. Welcome back, Command Engineer here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Appreciate all the subs, you guys. So yeah. If you want to follow along, you can either open the document, that probably would be a little bit easier to see that way, or you can just watch it on stream. It will be helpful for you guys to sort of verify that that everything I'm doing is correct. So if you like notice that the pixels are off or something, there's a lot of places where I have like zoomed in pictures of the like pixels that I need to be standing on, so you guys can verify pretty easily if I'm doing things incorrectly. So if I do something incorrectly, I have save states, so yeah, screen capture doesn't work for me unless I capture like my desktop. So like for instance here, if I drag another window in, like you can see this is the Twitch chat. So I can't do exclusive screen capture, but I can do like desktop capture. So I'm not sure why the exclusive screen capture isn't working. No, Amy's not with me. She's at her own. She's home. She's at her own place. How does installing a hex editor on Wii U work? Just watch, I guess. It's like way too much to explain. I'm going to be doing a lot of glitches to make it work. No, I'm using XSplit, not OBS. I've always used XSplit. And Amy is apparently watching. She's notified me. Okay, good. Those little notifications don't show up on stream. That like it's like right below this pixel, like is where the notification from Google Chat is. So, all right, that's fine though. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. So I'm gonna use save file A, 'cause that's what the instructions say. How do subpixels work? They're like pixels, but smaller. Yeah. So the first bit here is actually going to look, if you were at the stream on Monday, it's going to look exactly like that. It's the exact same ACE that I'm using. And ACE, of course, stands for arbitrary code execution, but it's the exact same ACE as the credit swap that I did on Tuesday. Or Monday. I released the video on Tuesday. So that should look very familiar. After that, it'll start to depart a little bit from what I did there. Because basically, I did a lot of... I've spent like the last couple weeks doing a lot of research for how to do single controller credit swap or single controller arbitrary code execution, and it's taken a ton of work. But I have a whole thing that actually is pretty efficient at doing like code injections, large-scale code injections. Some of the procedure towards the end will look pretty similar, but the beginning is all totally different from anything anyone has ever done before. They're like totally new arbitrary code execution paths. I've gotten to the point where I'm like pretty good at understanding how to come up with new arbitrary code execution routes wherever they're possible. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make a save state just before the block dupe. How do you know if you're on the right subpixel if you can't see them? You don't. There's really basically no way to tell. So subpixel strategies are kind of TAS only, because in TAS you can like watch RAM. But yeah, that's the problem with subpixel based strategies. Whoops. In this game. For humans. Oh, okay. Okay. So here's the first restore point. I guess I should move... I'm going to move my gamepad a little bit closer so that it's a little bit easier for me to pick it up and... or to make and load restore points. So here's the Wii U gamepad. I have it plugged in and everything so that I don't have to worry about batteries. Let's put it right in front of my keyboard. Actually, you know, I can move it a little bit over so that I can still type if I need to. Okay, I have too much stuff. I have a lot of junk on my desk right now. That's okay. Alright. So there's that. Great restore points. Wait, why is it? It's like not. Okay. Yes. I did get a bunch of practice doing this the other day, so hopefully I won't need to load too many restore points. Let me just make sure. Yep. All right. So there's one. So the first arbitrary code execution should be done in like, yeah, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes or something. Ah, okay, I almost hit him. It'll take a little bit longer because I have to like look up all the pixels for the shell spits, or some of them anyway. Right. Sorry if I'm not like super attentive to chat. This requires a lot of my attention, but and I should also dismount Yoshi after I do this. Okay. So there's that. So I have power up state 5. Let's go ahead. Let's Where are the restore points? Alright, I'm gonna scroll down on my notes. So the first thing I'm gonna do is kill a bunch of kill a bunch of moles, and then do some shell things at specific positions. What controller am I using? I'm using a Super Nintendo controller plugged into an adapter in my Wiimote that lets me use Super Nintendo controllers. I actually I can just get the midway point now. Well, I'll get it later. Doesn't really matter. Oh, that was close. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I guess I'll get the midway point on the way back. Alright, so I remember this pixel should be here, right? Yeah. And this one, yeah, I remember these still from Monday. Let's make sure. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this first part is the same thing as a couple days ago, but after this, there's still a lot of stuff to do, and it's gonna be pretty different. Let's see. So this is 2 pixels over. It's right here. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the. So these spits are different, so I do need to like make sure the first one's the same. But after the first one, well, the last 3 are also the same. But after those, or after the first one, these 3 are different. Let's see. Like need to move 2 pixels over. Again, there's a link to the route notes in the in the stream title. Let's see. So this is on the right side of the 3rd bump. I think it's 1 pixel to the right of that. Should be there. Yeah, and you guys can like yell at me if you think I made a mistake. You think I just messed up? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Didn't do F0. I'm doing F0 right now. This is F0. So it shows it on the ground. Like the picture shows it on the ground. I'm just doing it above. Because the Y coordinate doesn't matter. It's just the X coordinate that matters. So anyway. Alright, and then just the last 3 are all the same. They're the same as they were in the... crap. Did I forget one? There should be 3 left right now. Oh, crap. I did forget one. Did I miss one? Oh, it's okay to eat this. It's okay to eat the berry. That's fine. I feel like I must have missed one. Because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be... I skipped over... Well... Oh, I skipped the E3 one. Yeah, okay, I did miss one. Okay. Well, I'll just load the state. Oopsies. Okay. It's not a big deal. That'll just take a couple minutes extra. Yeah, alright. Well, good thing I'm looking at the chat a little bit. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna take this real casual. I'm not gonna like stress out about going fast or anything, because it really doesn't matter if I go fast. And I just want to get it right, so. Is this possible on the SMW plus SMW plus SM All Stars cartridge? I don't think it's possible as is, but it's possible there's a way to modify this stuff to do it. Actually, I don't even know. I don't know the answer to that question. I haven't ever looked into it. Okay. And then I need to go... One more pixel. There we go. Yeah, I've been doing all this stuff on emulator the last day or two, and it's so much nicer to be able to use my real Super Nintendo controller. You know, frankly, I have an adapter for a USB adapter. I don't know why I'm not using it. A USB adapter for my Super Nintendo controller. I should just be using it when I'm doing stuff on emulator. Okay, first spit. Check. Yeah, this is right. And yeah, it's okay if I eat the berry there. I did that in the credits warp one too, and it was fine. All right, so this is E3. So this one's a little bit farther. Let's see. It's between the third and the fourth bump, like here, right? Between the third and the fourth bump. Yeah, this looks right. I'm looking at the purple lines actually here. I guess you can like kind of see it here too, but anyway. Yeah, E3, done. Okay, I'm just gonna go around this way. Okay, so the next one is 8-5, which is way over here. And it's right aligned between these two, so it's right here. Okay, and then F0, which is, okay, you can see one pixel to the left. It should be right here. It's on the right side of the third bump. Yeah, this looks good. And then 68, 68, 60 are the same as they were in the credits warp. And we have the right number of Koopas, so it should be good. Basically, every arbitrary code execution with this style ends with 60. Like, it's on this pixel, basically. Oh, whoops. Okay. Need to get this guy out. And it's right here. Okay. Alright, so now I just have to put Yoshi in a certain spot. If I can get on him. And then, and it's okay to eat berries once again. Yeah, 60 is return from subroutine. Or return to stored address, I guess. What's up, Furious? Welcome to the stream. You'll probably be one of the people that can tell better than most if I'm messing up, so pay attention. Alright, I have lots of time left on the clock, which is nice. So yeah, I did these 3 bytes without looking at the dock because they're the same as they were before. And did that and that. Okay, so this is right here, I believe. Right? Between the third and the fourth bump? Yep, okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to save right here. Just in case, because there can be issues where you kind of like clip into the wall and the screen scroll doesn't set correctly. And so, and you won't ace. I don't think it'll crash either if you do that, but you won't ace. And I actually won't know until the next ace. So I'm not going to make another restore point until after the next ace at this point. Okay, that was really close actually to the shell fragment spawning on screen. Okay. That's L down, YB, and then you hold start and press select. Okay. So then you get back on Yoshi. So that would have warped to credits if I was still doing the credits warp. So you come get this. You turn around. Alright, let me find the spot here. So that's it for that. What that ace did is it put a certain memory value at a certain unused address that lets me do another kind of ace much more quickly. So that's what it did. Anyway, let's see. So I need to move over like 3 pixels. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, it's actually okay. So it should be here. Okay. So next I'm gonna get the P switch, but I have to do like a couple of like little maneuvers to make sure that certain memory values don't get messed up. Basically it consists of just like making sure that I kill this guy, despawn the mole to the right of him, and then it's okay to let him spawn again. But anyway, then I need to go get a P switch, because the P switch, yeah, anyway, the P switch needs to spawn in a certain sprite slot, and if I let the mole spawn in that sprite slot, it like overwrites some values that I need. Anyway, it's just necessary. Okay. Just don't want to swallow it. Okay. Gotta juke the guy. All right. So let's see. Whoops! I just scrolled over. Okay. So now I need to, let's see, I can kill this guy. And then I need to grab the P switch, come over here, I believe it's this pixel. Let me just double check. Yeah. You guys, Twitch chat. Oh, Twitch chat. But yeah, it's right here. So I kick that up, get back on Yoshi. Alright, so I need to kill the Koopas, eat the rightmost ledge Koopa. Or kill all the shells and everything too. Let's not do that. Alright. Alright. So then I eat the first, let's see, I'm not sure where this goes. Okay, 84. Alright, this is a really short ace. God. So I need to go... Okay. Looks like it's right here? Yeah, that looks right. That's store Y. Need address 19, direct page. Somebody in my chat knows what that means. It's right here. And then 60. So 60, again, 60 is the last byte of the ace. Alright. So what's the next instruction? I kind of forget. I actually don't think I need to dismount Yoshi for this. I should have tested this. But I'm not going to try it without Yoshi right now because I can't make a save state right now. Man, chat is looking pretty bad right now. Oh well, it'll get fixed eventually. Alright, so anyway. Okay, so I go under the Yoshi block. Let's dismount. Alright, I need to screen scroll all the way left, hit the Yoshi block and run right. Okay. So I let it chase me, and then I don't even have to pause or press any buttons anymore. So I just basically walk up against the ledge, and this will put me in power up state 15 if it works. Now if the previous ace didn't work correctly, it won't do that. Okay. I have to do that all again. I don't know if I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure. Yeah, so the previous ace may not have worked correctly. So we'll try it again. Should be a little bit faster because I'm a little bit more refreshed on what to do. I'm not sure why that crashed though. Okay. I believe it's one pixel to the left here. I think it's this. Let me keep scrolling. Thing keeps horizontally scrolling. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is right. Okay, so then I grab the P switch and I put it there. So let's just... Oh, whoops. I just actually want to start select. Yeah, I'm not sure why that failed though. It could just be the thing I was saying where you kind of clip into the block a little bit. But in my experience, that doesn't happen that often, so something else might be up. I guess we'll see if it keeps failing. Let's kill this guy. Okay, it should be right here. Yeah. Okay, I don't want that. Yeah. Alright. So then I eat the rightmost ledge Koopa, I believe. Alright. Spits for arbitrary code. So, man, Twitch chat's being pretty terrible right now, it looks like. I think it's 1 pixel to the left. Yeah. Alright, well, this was a lot faster for sure. Okay, I need a screen scroll left. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this should work. Okay. Okay, what did I do wrong? It's possible I messed up the previous ace. Ah, crap, I think I got the midway point on the last one too. Okay, well I'm gonna try doing it. Something's going wrong. I'm not sure what though. So I'm gonna get back on Yoshi. I'm just gonna finish the level because I think I got the midway point with this restore point. And I'm gonna just redo it. I'm gonna redo the first ace. I might have messed up one of the shell spits or something. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten back on Yoshi actually. Oh. Save states shouldn't mess anything up. But, I don't know. I mean, I don't have... Oops. I don't really have enough information to say for sure. But it really shouldn't... Yeah, you can only have one save state, unfortunately. Alright, I'm not going to get the midway point this time, because if I do need to start select again, it's annoying to have it. Alright. Okay. I think I'm a pixel too far over, yeah. Okay. E3. So this is between 3 and 4, but only kind of. More towards 4. Yeah. Alright, let me scroll down in my dock. Yeah, unfortunately this first ace has no like visual verification, so I just don't know if it was done correctly the first time. All right, 85. It's right here. It's actually this exact spot. Happened to land on it. That was pretty cool. All right, F0. It's on the right side of 3. And it's here. And then should be 5 Koopas left. Yeah. And then 60. That's fine. All right. Well, that should do it. I think it's this spot, right? Yeah, chat's being kind of unruly. I don't really like spam in my chat, so I'm perfectly fine with chat taking some time to cool off. All right, it's between 3 and 4 right aligned. Yeah, okay. So it's right here. I jump off. I'll do another save state. So I'm back where I was before, except maybe this time it'll work. Okay. I wish there was, like, some way to verify that this worked other than just doing the other ace. Didn't crash. I mean, that's, like, pretty good. But, okay. Let me look at what I need to do again. Okay. One more pixel. Yep, okay. Alright. All right. I hope it works this time. If not, yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure what's going on if this doesn't work. Should be right here. Yep. Welcome back, Patrick the Devil here. Thank you for subscribing. Whoa, tier 3, wait. I've never seen a tier 3 sub. Holy crap! That's a $25 sub. Yo! Wow. Dude, thanks so much. That's the first time I haven't even seen a tier 2 sub. Jeez. What a hero. Thanks, Patrick. Yeah, I don't even have anything set up for tier 3 subs. Like, you can get an emote for higher tier subs, but I haven't set any of that up, so you're just doing it for just to support me, and that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's just like super cool. All right, everyone. Make sure you use those emotes. I don't know. I'm just like pretty hyped about this. Welcome back. There, D Jive here. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, thank you so much for subbing to Twitch Prime. That's super cool. I've only ever seen like one other streamer get a subscriber at a like tier higher than 1, so that's really cool. Thank you. But let's get back to it. All right. So this should. Oh no, it's 1 pixel over, right? So let's see. I spit. Yeah. Okay. Here's the first one. There's the second one. And then there's the third one. Alright. Let's look at this again. Let's dismount Yoshi. Okay. Screen scroll all the way left. That's so that it spawns in slot 9, which is important. Okay. I mean, that should work. I don't know what's going on. I mean, my restore point is before I finish the first ace, and I also just redid all the work for the first ace. What should be the result? I should be power up state 15, and also the game shouldn't crash. Like, I tested this procedure. Well, I didn't test it on Wii U, I guess. But it really should work. Like, if the first ace works, which it does, because we warped to credits, this ace should also work. Alright, here's something I can try. Well, that's not really going to help. I'm gonna try doing a different kind of ace to do this. To get to power up state 15, and then try going on from there. And just like seeing if that works. But I don't think it should work if this isn't working. What? So... Can someone clip that, please? What the? I have 99 lives, by the way. And I'm getting more all the time. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I apparently discovered a new one-up factory technique. It will eventually stop giving me one-ups, but the timer might run out first. Huh. Well, that was pretty weird. Yeah, I mean, I know what's causing the one-ups. There's a certain memory address you can edit that, like, does that. Wonder if it's gonna keep going when I enter... I think it should actually keep going when I re-enter the level. I guess not. Okay, well... let's try that again. Uh, it was pretty weird. I haven't seen that. Haven't seen that happen before. All right, let's try this again. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, spin jump is totally... The sound channel's being taken up by the 1-up or something. Thanks for $5, Electric Man 226. Seth asks for clips links, post clip link gets deleted by bot, get signed up for 600 seconds because mod doesn't understand. Please help Seth. And here's your clip link. Well, thanks for sending it to me. I didn't realize you were getting timed out for 10 minutes. Should just get purged. That's interesting. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna try loading state one more time and because it didn't do that the first time around. Oh, damn it. I start selected. I'm not gonna take the time to unban people who posted links, but maybe mods can. I don't know. It only lasts 10 minutes either way. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Here, I'll try something else actually. Just to make sure the scroll is correct. I can do something to make sure the scroll is correct. There we go. So that should guarantee the scroll is correct. Okay. So it was a problem with the scroll, I'm pretty sure. Which is weird that it happened twice in a row, because I barely ever have that happen. Eddie, thanks for $5. Comment is quality video game. It's a very quality video game. And thank you, Mr. Fortuna, for $15. Keep being awesome. Thank you very much. I will do my best. So scrolls should have been good there. I think it's likely that everything should have worked there. So I am going to try moving on from here. And maybe I'll do that same technique in the future. In fact, I'll do it again right now, just to make sure the scroll is correct on this. One more. No, is this the right pixel? I can't remember. I think it's one more pixel. It's up here. It's one more pixel to the left. Okay. Maybe I should, yeah. Whenever I'm running into a ledge, I should do the screen scroll thing to make sure it's all good. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. I do want to make this work. I really want to get this hex editor working. Yo, thanks Guy of M for $6.66. Good beard, good stream. Thank you very much. I do my best with the beard. I don't know, the stream is just sort of whatever. I'm just kidding. I'm a tryhard when it comes to everything. You guys should be well aware of that fact by now. Thank you, Peter Bananarchy, for $5. No comments, but I appreciate the support. Alright. Yeah, I've done this enough times that I know that that's the right spot by now. just verify this is the right spot. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it looks good. God, I really hope this works. I don't really understand why it's taking me so many tries to get this to work. I never had any problems with it when I was testing on emulator. So I'm gonna do the screen scroll thing this time to try and make sure that it works. So I'm gonna scroll left then right once I get to the end where the P switch is. Okay, that should be good. Crap! This is really frustrating. There's something going on with the Wii U Virtual Console that I don't know about. There's something that it's doing when I load state, maybe. Yeah, I can try again without save states. The thing is, I already did do that twice. I mean, I made save states, but I didn't load save states. I did that twice. It's still messed up. And the thing is that what I'm doing, like the method I'm using to do this, the second ace, is like exactly the same as, it's not exactly the same, but it's very close to what I'm doing for the first ace. And I know the first ace works because I did a bunch of credits warps the other day, and it never really had any problems with that. Thanks, Mr. Fortuna, for $6.67. Something racist is the comment. It's not like actually something racist, but it's literally the words. Something racist. Double check the chords in the dock. Well, alright, I can try this on emulator. Yeah, I think that's the thing to do. Let me, this is just like pretty frustrating though, that like it just doesn't work, but it should, you know? I'm trying to find my adapter. Oh, it's gonna be in the gaming drawer. So I have a USB adapter. Looks like this has USB on one end and Super Nintendo plugs on the other. And okay. So let's put this here. Hopefully it's a blank. Yeah, okay. Alright. And then actually I'll probably need to reboot in a sec. Reboot the emulator, that is. Whoa, crap. Oh no, that could be bad. No, we're good. Okay. Shoot. I like accidentally, I don't know, I guess I must have accidentally touched one of the plugs for my monitors. This is BizHawk, the emulator that I'm using. Okay, just close it and reopen it. Alright, let's try this on emulator. Okay. The streams? What? Something's wrong with the stream? I'm still... I guess people need to refresh the stream for some reason. Wow, lag. Jeez. Wow, that's not... Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag. I'll move the mouse in a sec. Yeah, there was a problem with my like monitor getting unplugged and it caused everything to freak out. Gary CXJK, thank you for $5. Even with the obstacles in your way, just keep on going every day. Well, not every day, but I'll try and, you know, do stuff and things. Let's use save state 10. I moved it up again. It's a lot of lag, actually. Maybe I need to... I'm not sure actually why I'm getting lag. Like the emulator is going slow. Maybe if I enable frame skipping or something. Making it a lot easier actually to execute a lot of stuff. Yeah, the sound. Okay, so let's config speed/skip. It should do some skipping. It's also getting 60 FPS. It's not always, I guess. No, I don't want a green screen. So I'm doing the full thing, even though I could just cheat to give myself power up state 5. I'm gonna do the full thing. God, it's so much lag. I guess it's because I'm streaming. Because I'd never get this kind of lag when I'm not streaming. Disable the second screen capture. I'm gonna need it in a minute though. Could it be the hex editor? Nothing that I've done has come close to installing a hex editor. No, it can't be the hex editor. Oh, the hex editor. Sorry, BizHawk. Yes, it could be that. Yes, it could absolutely be that. I mean, on the hex editor, like the emulator runs fine with the hex editor when I'm not streaming, but if I'm streaming, I guess it's too much. It does take up a lot of CPU. God, I can't do this on emulator. This is really hard. Can I change the core? I don't want to change the core. All my save states are on this core. This is really annoying. I can't believe none of these things are working to dupe. It's like actually insane. There we go, finally. Okay, that was close. Alright. I'm gonna have to open up the hex editor at some point to inspect RAM, just to like make sure everything is working correctly. That's kind of why I'm doing this on emulator. Oh, whoops, I'm not scrolling. Alright, let's take a look. Tools, hex editor. Whatever. So this should be 4C. Yeah, let me just... 4C, F0, 8C. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, yeah. I got it. So this should be 1842. That's all good. All right, let's look at the spits. Yeah, sorry I'm like not quite as high energy or happy. I really don't understand why it's not working, and I'm kind of annoyed that it's not. I did a lot of planning and none of it's panning out for some reason, and I don't understand the reason. Oh wait. Yeah, it's here. Okay. Alright, after the next spit, I'll verify that all the spits were correct. Should be A9, E3, 85, FO, 686868. That's correct. Okay. Welcome back, Schnup Bups here. Thanks for subbing. Okay, let me make sure. That should be 2FO should be 10 and 2F4 should be 18. So we're good there. Oops. All right. All right, so let me just like make sure everything is sane here. So let's see. Okay. So we have 10 and 18. Those are correct. That's still correct. 05 and OF. 60. And then 4C, okay, that looks right. 10 and 18 is still there. Welcome back, Mr. Fortuna. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Yeah, I'm doing this on emulator to like make sure my procedure is working. Anyway, all right. It all looks good. Everything looks good. So, all right. Okay. So once I hit the ledge, I'm going to scroll right and then pause. Okay. So let's see if it did the thing I wanted to do. It did. Okay. So this memory address is what that whole ace is supposed to do. Welcome back, Shonk EU here. Thanks for subbing to Twitch Prime. Yeah, but this memory address is the memory address is supposed to be edited, and there's no like visible effect of this because this memory address isn't used by the game. But it worked. So the first part is all like correct, according to emulator anyway. Then I need to come over here, get the midway points. And then let's try doing this. I think it should be here. So let's see. So this should be 60 at 3D4. Yeah? Welcome back, Mr. Funktastic here. Thank you for sending Twitch Prime. Yeah, it's possible the problem on the Wii U is caused by the save state. It's definitely possible. I don't know like what mechanism would cause it not to work. But yeah, that's possible. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try doing this again. I mean, this looks exactly like what I just did on the Wii U, so. Once I get over here, I'm going to spit it out and then look at the hex editor and make sure there's like some... Here. I'm actually... Oh, I don't know why I got off. Yeah, everything is correct so far. So it should be here. Okay, so let's make sure that when I screen scroll, okay, D4 is the correct value here. I guess you can't really see it. But yeah, this value here is D4. This is the X coordinate of the P switch on screen. Anyway, so everything so far is still correct. So let's keep going. Oops. Alright, maybe the sprite slots are wrong and I'm like eating this thing. Anyway, it should be here, but let me check. Okay. Where am I supposed to go with this? Oh yeah, okay. And I'll double check all these spits after I mean there's only 3 of them, but after I've done the 3rd one. Alright. Eight 841960. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So then I get over here, I dismount Yoshi, I screen scroll left. Save state real quick. And I'm gonna do the screen scroll thing too. Once I get to the ledge. Okay, let me verify everything right now. So, E4 is still 841960. I wouldn't expect that to change. This thing is E3. 3DO is D4. Let me just check one thing. Let me make sure this mushroom is in this one up mushroom is in sprite slot 9. It is. Okay. So should be PI. Yeah, I mean this should definitely work. And it does. I'm gonna think about this real hard as I take 30 seconds to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to try doing this again without using save states. I'm just going to load my save states on the Wii U and then do it from there. I'll redo the whole setup though. Oh, did it turn off? What? What the hell? Oh. I guess my console turned off. Welcome back, Max Power L here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. I got Mr. Funktastic, Shonky U, and Mr. Fortuna, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, thanks for all the subs days, guys. Couldn't I use frame advance for harder things like the block duplication glitch? Well, there's no frame advance on Wii U. So, and I'm not, I mean, I just did it on emulator and it worked fine, so. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna load the save state. Load the restore point. I don't think there's anything, like, particularly corrupted about the restore point that would make it not work. But I will redo the whole setup. Let's see, if I start select, will I go from the midway or from, I think it's gonna be the midway. No, it's not, okay. So I'm gonna do all the whole ace setup all again. So let me scroll back up to the spits, I think. I should be able to do everything up to the spits without looking at the dock. Yeah, all I'm getting out of this save state is power up state 5, basically. Welcome back, Eat Your Sheep here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. I don't know why I just grabbed that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Game audio is behind. Yeah, there were some problems with that. I'm not really sure what causes it, but it doesn't really. Or it's the capture card, I think. Let's just verify that this is correct. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. Okay. Here, I think I can fix the audio desync too. Actually, let me know if this does. If that did. I think it should. Alright, I overshot, so I have to do this like screen scrolling thing. God, I can't hit this pixel. Okay, there we go. Oh, whoops. Alright. Okay, the first spit is... Second spit is here. Okay, third spit. I think it's here. Yes. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on making a save state or not after this. After doing this setup, like I did before. I really can't see how making a save state would cause something not to work. That just doesn't make any sense to me. So I think I will make a save state. But I'll try and finish it without using it. Without, like, restoring to it. A lot of people are saying don't do it, but I don't know. I think it's like a little too superstitious not to, like. It's just like I just like cannot imagine what you'd have to do to make an emulator where making a save state would corrupt memory or something. So I guess I do already have a save state, but I think that's anyway. All right, I won't make a save state. Like, if you're not trusting save state, you might as well just, like, not trust pausing or the menu, which is, like, I don't know, that's pretty extreme. Anyway. I'm not going to do the scroll thing. Okay. Oh, I could just PI, but the problem is that I need this ace to work. I need the ace to work for more than just getting to PI 15 or power up state 15. If it doesn't work, then the whole route is pretty much shot. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Ah, gross. No, okay, that's not that bad. I'll just start select again. I forgot to get the midway point. No, it's not that bad, though. Hey, I got a 1-up. Yeah, all I have to do is just get the midway point and I'm fine. And then just, like, do the thing. Okay. Okay, let's do this again. So I'm at the midway point. I got the ace done. I haven't entered the menu, and corrupted all of RAM by entering the menu somehow. I don't know. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I don't think I just screwed anything up by doing that. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, let's not lose. Oops. Should be right here. Yeah, I'm confident that it is. Go down to the spits. What's up, short stuff? Come on. Okay, that's the spits. Dismount Yoshi, go under the Yoshi block, screen scroll all the way left. Okay. I'm gonna do the screen scroll thing here. Maybe I won't, actually. think I'll just walk real slowly. I shouldn't clip if I walk real slow. And like the timing seems pretty tight on the screen scroll thing, so I'm just not going to. I hope this works. It's probably not going to though. It's like different crashes every time too. This like totally warps my understanding of what's going on with the Wii U Virtual Console. There's like something really crazy, something just like really crazy going on. Because like the difference between this ace and the other ace is that the other ace is more complicated, and like the simpler ace is the one that's not working. The one that like should just like work definitely. ACE stands for arbitrary code execution. Look, guys, I know the Virtual Console doesn't emulate the same, but if it emulates well enough to do the other, like the first ace, the credits warp ace, if it emulates well enough to do that, there's like very little difference between what I did with that and what I'm doing here. Like there's just like almost no difference. The only difference is this ace is more straightforward. Like, if that one works, like I just like cannot imagine what would cause this one not to work. And that one does work. Yeah, it's not about getting to power up state 15. Even if I get to power up state 15, it will almost certainly crash just like it is now. Because I need to use the same ace again. Yeah, I know there's still audio. It's because the game's still running. Yeah. Address 593FAB4 is not a real address, by the way. For one, it's too many digits. Also, it's 7 digits, which is just like totally nonsensical. Guys, stop spamming the thing. Again, guys, like it really doesn't matter if I get to power up state 15 or not. This ace will not work at power up state 15, and I need this ace to work at power up state 15 or power up state 5. Like it's something else is going on. Alright, I'm gonna start timing people out for copy pasting. As far as I know, this is the USA version of the game. Man. Like, I have very strong evidence that this is it's just like basically the USA ROM. Because all the code alignment is the same as the USA ROM. Or not all of it, but at least the ones that like we depend on for power-up incrementation and the credits warp ace that I was using. No, and this has nothing to do with Nintendo trying to prevent tampering, because again, the credits warp works. I'm gonna try it again. And there's no way that loading this restore point is causing any problems. Like, that just everything I need to make this glitch work gets set up during gameplay in the level. So there's no way that this save state is causing problems. Oh. Welcome back. Frigatoni here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Let's verify the spit positions. Scroll way up. I just really didn't expect to get stuck on this part. This part I thought was rock solid. Yo, thanks ElectricMan226 for the $5 donation. How does this route begin executing from the Sprite X table? It looks exactly like the VC credit swap going through OAM table and ROM. The first ace is supposed to, yeah, it's supposed to do exactly like the VC credit swap. It goes through OAM table to ROM to OAM table to controller, joypad auto read registers to the Sprite X coordinate table. That's like a much more complicated path. The second ace is like way more straightforward. It pushes an address onto the stack, and then it returns to that address, and that the address that it pushes onto the stack is the address of the X coordinate table. So the first ace puts the value E3 at F0, and then the second ace pushes the address at F0 onto the stack, which is 00E3, and then returns to it, which puts the program counter at E3 and then moves it forward one, and then starts running more code. It's a really simple thing. Should work. I don't know why it's not. It's like, if the first one works, the second one should definitely work. And so it's like very confusing that it's not. This is I just really want this to work though. It's here? No, that's not right. It's over to the right a bit. Okay, actually, no, that's not. That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't matter. Never mind. I was trying to think of if there's a way that it's like emulating the graphics card differently that would cause it not to work, but really, yeah, it wouldn't matter because none of my route depends on what the graphics processor is using or doing. So never mind. How accurately is the VC emulating SNES hardware? I don't know the answer to that. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. but and I want to install the hex editor to understand that, the answer to that question, but I can't do it if there's something already going wrong. Like, it's the hex editor, or sorry, the emulator is doing something that I don't understand, or I'm just messing up every single time. But that just seems so unlikely. All right. Should I do the screen scroll thing or not? I'm not going to try and do the screen scroll thing. The timing is too tight. Getting the waypoint this time. Double check this. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, this fits. The 5 buttons only matter for the first ace. The second ace, it doesn't matter what you're holding down on the controller. Linda, thanks for resubbing for 30 months. That's the first 30 months sub I've seen yet so far. And I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Alright, so I did all the spits. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work, but give it a shot. I didn't even enter the Wii U menu, so I'm gonna try doing the scroll thing. The timing isn't as tight on this one. It's a little hard to know what's going on here. one of the big problems here is that I don't know, like I don't have any way of verifying that the first ace is working. So I don't even know whether it's the first ace or the second one. Okay, here's what I'm going to try. There is something I can do to diagnose at least some of this. I can make sure this restore point is okay by doing the credit swap. Because I know the credit swap works and it gives me visual feedback when it does. So I'm going to do everything, all the setup that I've been doing for the hex editor installer, whatever. I can get back to him later. Except I'm just gonna do the spits for the credit swap, because I can just like look those up. Sorry. All right, let's get this done. So the first spit is the same, but I need to open up the dock for the rest of the spits because I don't remember them. Okay. Oh, sorry, let me scroll over. Welcome back, Hardy5LP here. Thank you for subbing Twitch Prime. I'm like actually pretty curious whether this will work at all. I'm guessing it probably will. I think it's the other ace that's broken and not this one. Just double check this one. I'm pretty sure it's right here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me, oh no, the screen is actually scrolled correctly, too. Huh. So it's my first restore point actually that's doing it. There's no this route doesn't rely on dirty RAM at all. This is so weird to me because every RAM address that I use in this route gets set with the setup that I just did. Maybe I made a mistake. Should I try it again? Actually, wait. So Mario's nose is in the thing. That shouldn't matter. No, that doesn't matter. Alright. I'm gonna do a software reset. I'm gonna try and do it all without save states. I'm gonna try and do the whole thing without save states. Which is annoying because I really wanted save states, but it should be doable. As the route goes on, you have more and more like less and less time pressure, I guess. So you can take your time with everything. Man, that really sucks. That's also annoying because it makes me wonder if I get the hex editor installed and I use save states, like, will I be able to load a save state? Man, I was really hoping I'd be able to use load save states with the hex editor, but it might not work. That would really suck if it didn't. Anyway, I'm gonna try doing this without any save states at all. Something is messed up with save states in this console. And I want to find out what it is. Now I know I have used save states and done the credit swap before. I know it can work. In my video yesterday where I announced the live stream, or not yesterday, Monday, I showed it working. I like loaded a save state and then like did the credit swap. So I know it can work. It's so weird too, because I like it did the whole setup. It's possible I just messed up the setup though. Oh, I shouldn't do that because I did a soft reset. Yeah, I shouldn't have relied on wings, but it's okay. It worked out. Welcome back, Techie Luke here. Thank you for subbing the Twitch Prime. Appreciate the support. Yeah, this part's gonna suck without save states. It might be the controller I'm using. I very strongly doubt it. That wouldn't really make much sense, given that I was using this exact controller for Credits Warp a couple days ago, and the controller doesn't really like do anything after I do the first ace. Ah, shoot. Okay, we're good. All right. No save states it is. Luckily, a lot of this stuff I can just like repeat if I know I messed up. Okay. We will start here. Oh, whoops. I meant to go to you out by too. Oops. That's really annoying. I tried to correct. Okay. That's super annoying. Alright, let's do the power pyramid. Oh, power. Let's do everything again, just a billion times forever. 100 years, power up incrementation. Seth and power up incrementation, 100 years.com dot www. I wish I didn't have to do this again. That was pretty dumb what I did in the level. I just wasn't paying attention. Were there many modifications required to make this work on Virtual Console? Well, so far it doesn't work on Virtual Console, so I don't know. I can't really answer that question yet. I did have to do a lot of research to find a route that would work on Virtual Console, but everything that I'm showing works on Super Nintendo as well. So it's not exactly modifications. Oh, this is terrible. I might not make the deadline. No, we're good. Okay. Does power-up incrementation normally take this long? Not on console, but with all the input latency on Wii U VSE, it's a lot harder to do block duplication. I don't quite have the muscle memory for it yet. So it's taking me a long time. Actually, I got it the first time pretty fast, and then I got hit. I don't really understand why the Koopa flies to the, or like falls to the right sometimes. It's pretty annoying, and I just like don't understand why it happens. Okay. Okay, a little bit more attention now. Happens if I get there too fast. Yeah, I just don't understand why. Okay. I am back to the shell spits. There's a RAM editor for the Wii U. Do I think that would help? Editing the RAM of the Virtual Console is like, unless you mean for the Wii U Virtual Console, but so I just okay, but yeah, like editing the RAM for the Virtual Console is a little bit indirect. Like I would have to figure out how it's storing the RAM for the game. I don't know. It just sounds like a lot of work. I didn't really expect any of this to take as long as it's taking though, so maybe it would have been fruitful, I don't know. I just thought it was gonna work. I thought the emulator was not gonna like do some funky save state thing. Okay, so if this doesn't work, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try resetting and doing the credits warp again. From a new game, without using save states. And then if that doesn't work, I'll whoops shoot. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, and if that doesn't work, then I need to hard reboot the game. So anyway, we'll learn some things anyway about, or we may potentially learn some things about what can screw things up with the Wii U. Alright, so I know how to tell if the scroll got messed up by clipping. So when I pause, I will check for that. Now, the scroll is correct, so... Okay. Okay. Let me verify. Yeah. Alright, so we're onto the spits here. Okay. Alright. Let's see if it works. I think it's probably not going to, but we'll see. Actually, oh, I don't know, maybe. Anyway. Screen scroll all the way left. Okay, I'm gonna do the screen scroll correction thing too. Alright, I'm going to try the credit swap now. Without just doing a soft reset. I'm going to do a credit swap. And then if that doesn't work, I'll do a hard reset and try the credit swap. We're going to figure this out eventually, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna do the credit swap now. I need Yoshi. Yeah, I do want to eventually try hard resetting the console, but I also want to test, like, how much of this is due to loading a save state. Like, if I load a save state and then soft reset, and it still doesn't work, then I know that loading save states is just, like, completely corrupting, like, is corrupting something very serious. And but if this does work, then I'll know it's a problem probably with my second ace. Or it could be the memory address I'm trying to modify, F0. Could be that memory address too, I guess. That, like, that memory just doesn't get stored or something somehow. Thing is, it's not every, like, save state that like corrupts things, because I have used a save state again. Like, I have used a save state to do credits work before. It can work. That was a little risky again. I shouldn't have assumed I was gonna have wings. Just make sure. Okay, we're good. Oh. The wings appear as a result of the contents of certain RAM that the game doesn't initialize when it resets. And so if you crash the game, sometimes it'll overwrite that part of RAM and change whether or not you get wings. It's because it's like a glitched out, like Yoshi has a non-sprite in his mouth. He thinks he has something in his mouth, but he actually doesn't. That's kind of what's going on. I wish I was better at this. Ooh, that was kind of close. God, I'm so bad at this. Yeah, that's why it took me a whole stream, like 4-hour stream. Dang it, I keep thinking I'm not gonna land on. It took me a whole 4-hour stream to get this twice in a row for my speedrun on Monday. I'm like pretty bad at this. It's a single frame trick, and there's like a couple frames of input latency. So it's just like hard, it's very hard to time it. You just have to have like really good muscle memory for it. One more pixel. Okay, I think I'm on the right pixel now. Yeah. Oh. Alright. So I'm just doing credits warp now. Okay, he never runs to the right. Wow, that was weird. Okay. Wow. I did a long live stream the other day and I never saw him run to the right there. That was very surprising. Oh, whoops. I went way too far. That's okay. I'll just... Actually, no, I got the screens. No, because I have to scroll. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's look at the spits for this. Okay. Thanks, Mr. L314 for $25. Donating for Leonard. Oh. Also, I finally have free time to start running SMW. I seem to be having a problem performing power-up incrementation, and I believe it has to do with the way I'm doing the Yoshi dupe. Do you have any advice? I mean, you either get the Yoshi dupe or you don't. So, there's nothing like hidden there. I don't know. I just recommend like looking at what I'm doing and just doing the exact same thing. It's a really good strategy. It's very fast. And there's some other strategies that are a little bit easier, I guess. The one I do in the Disco Mario videos maybe a little bit easier. You could try that, and it's like also pretty fast. Anyway, I'm on this bit over here. Thank you very much. And yeah, I hope Leonard. I don't know. There's no hoping, I guess. There's my thoughts are with Leonard. I'm not going to explain that to the chat. That's fine. Okay, and this one is... Oh, I think it's over. I think it's just... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did the right number of splits and everything. Alright. Let's see if this works. No save states, fresh reset, credit swap. I mean, as far as I know it should, but I'm like kind of guessing it won't actually. Kind of almost hoping it doesn't, because then that means just like starting from a fresh game might make the other thing work. Yo, Mr. Fortuna, thanks for $18.33. Comment is something clever. I'm not going to tell you what clever. Actually, no, it's just the word something clever. Alright. I didn't mess anything up, right? You guys were like paying attention to what I was doing? Hopefully, somebody? I don't know. Whatever, here we go. I can verify the screen scroll too once I get to the edge. Yeah, screen scroll's good. Alright. That's kind of good news, almost. It means there is something wrong with my emulator right now. Something wrong with the state of my emulator. So what I'm going to do is just power off the console right now. The whole console, and then turn it back on. And that should load, as far as I can tell, a fresh state. Like the save state corruption, whatever, shouldn't be an issue anymore. As far as I can tell, it's like hard to say for sure. I don't think I told it to. Did I tap on? What's happening? It's on. Okay. All right. Oh. All right. I need to go to the bathroom again. I'm gonna try doing credits for it first, and then we'll try again from there. I'm not gonna use save states though. Be right back. Alright, credits warp. So I haven't touched the Virtual Console menu, like it hasn't come up at all. So I feel like it'll take longer to use the Wii to like figure out how to use the Wii U homebrew to make it easier than it will to just try this. Nope, eat Yoshi. Oops. Whoa, that was weird. Huh. Sorry. Okay, I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so just scatterbrained right now. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to install the hex editor, and at that point we'll be able to inspect what's happening with the everything. Like what's happening with the save states. Because something is changing when you load save states. No, the credits warp didn't work. So I think it was just the corrupt save state, because I was just soft resetting each time. I wasn't doing the hard reset. So I did a hard reset, and we'll see if that fixed it. If a hard reset doesn't fix it, I'm going to be pretty confused. How's the stream going? Not going like I wanted it to, but we're chugging along. Audio desync. All right, I'll fix that. Should be better now. Okay, slow wings. Or I guess that makes sense because I just did a fresh boot. Seem to always have wings on fresh boot. Okay, at least that went pretty fast. Welcome back, Vampire MSX here. Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. Alright, got power up state 5. I'm ready to try the credits warp again. Now he's running towards me. This is so weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I slowed down. I showed a sign of weakness. I don't know. Oh, crap. I got the screen scroll wrong. I have to do it again. I moved over too early. Shouldn't impact anything, I just have to do this stuff again. Alright, spits. As always, this one is still correct. Oops. No, I don't think any of this stuff works on European cartridges or consoles. Alright, I do expect this to warp to credits. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna like cry, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have any better options. Alright, screen scroll is good. Alright. I think from here, I'm actually just gonna hard power the console. I think it's the safest thing. I think like soft resetting is just not... I don't think it was the soft reset that did it though, because I was doing soft resets in between runs on Monday and it was fine. But I am going to hard power the console, just to be sure. Nuke it from orbit. Just nuke it from orbit. Alright. Okay. Okay, I have to do this. Okay. Let's go back here. up to the spits. What? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, no save states this time. I actually think it will work. I think it'll all work this time. I think whatever was going on was due to a funky save state. And as long as I don't use save states, I think it'll all work. But we'll see. I really hope this works. I really hope this works. If it all works, it should take like an hour. Well, it depends on how long I take to do power up incrementation, but I mean, probably a little bit more than an hour, just because like I'll have to take my time with certain parts, because it's like a new procedure. So, yeah, I know for sure that save states don't always mess things up. So I'm like really curious what the specific circumstances are that cause save states to get messed up. And like how they're getting messed up too. I'm really curious about that. Alright, yeah, okay. Okay, this is good. I have a really hard time imagining how a save state would have to get messed up for this stuff not to work, so I'm very curious about it. Hopefully we can discover that once we have the hex editor installed. Although I do also worry that like save states will cause like I want to make a save state with the hex editor, and I'm worrying that it's not going to be able to load the hex editor save state correctly. And if it doesn't, then that would really I need one more pixel. This could be bad. I might be too slow. God! Okay, finally got it. Okay. It'd be a huge bummer if my hex editor save state didn't work. I kind of think it will, because like I've never seen the game just like load state and then do something completely different from, wow, that was risky, okay, from what it was doing before. Like, if it's displaying the hex editor and all of a sudden you load state and it's not displaying the hex editor anymore, that would just be like pretty weird to me. Be pretty messed up. But, I don't know, things are kind of messed up, so I'm just going to go back to... more spits. Yeah, second spit. Just want to take my time. Whoa! Okay. I did not expect that guy to still be loaded. I almost say it just like totally wrecked his face, which would have been bad. Alright, 85. Let's go over there. Okay. I'm just like looking over at the dock a lot because I just have a lot going on in my head, so I'm like losing track of where exactly I am and that sort of thing, but not to an extent that I'm messing up the route. Alright. I really hope this works. Okay, screen scroll's good. Didn't crash or do something weird with Yoshi, so that's good. Get the midway. Yeah, we still don't know though if it's working. This is the behavior so far is exactly the same as it was. Behavior so far is exactly the same as it was with the corrupted save state, so. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh, well, I'll just do this. That's fine. That was interesting. Let me scroll down to the spits. Okay. Oh. Let me just take a moment to cool down here. I'm like really anxious. I just really hope this works. Well, Big Hunter Gallium, hopefully this works and the stream will go on for another like hour or so. But we'll see. I'm gonna do the screen scroll thing too. Well, it's playing the ending credits, so it looks like it just credits warped or something. I'm like, can't even look at this. This is like way too... It's too much contrast. I'm gonna try it again, but I don't really have a lot of hope that it's gonna work. On Super Nintendo console, you get wings from dirty RAM and no wings from fresh RAM. It's kind of the opposite on Virtual Console. Because they initialize RAM differently. How do I know it's possible if I have not completed it yet? I have completed it on emulator, and up until today I thought that the features that were required for this to work were emulated correctly by the Virtual Console. But now I'm not so sure. There's like something pretty messed up. Either I'm like screwing up every single time, or there's something really messed up with how the emulator works. But I will try it again. This is just like super demoralizing. No, I mean, this is the first time I'm trying it on a real Wii U. I'm trying to verify that it works, but it's obviously it's not. Today kind of sucks. I really want this to work. Yeah, nothing about the way that the emulator initializes RAM should matter at all, because the game should initialize all the RAM that I'm using. Except for the wings, but the wings don't matter. Welcome back, Neo Godfather here. Thank you for setting a Twitch Prime. There's a link to the route in the stream title. Thank you, Awesome Mario 28. 86 bits doesn't make me happy, but I do appreciate the support. I mean, it doesn't make me sad. It's just not like it doesn't like undo all the frustration that I've had today. But I still appreciate it. What am I planning to do after I successfully inject the hex editor? I just want to look around and see how the Virtual Console is like initializing RAM, how it treats open bus. There's like a bunch of stuff I want to see that's like pretty technical, but I'm not sure I'll ever get the chance here. I just really, really was not expecting this stuff not to work. I like have a really hard time imagining how you could write an emulator that runs the game successfully, like emulates enough of the features to run the game, but doesn't emulate enough of the features to... Or sorry, both runs the game correctly and does the credits work correctly, but doesn't emulate the features correctly enough to do what I'm doing here. Like, what I'm doing here is just like a tiny amount different from just the credits work itself. So either I messed up the last time, which is possible, or something just really funky is going on. It's definitely possible that I messed up though, and that's why I'm just doing it again. If I do it twice in a row and take my time and it still messes up, still crashes, then I can be pretty sure that there's something going on with the emulator and not with my execution. Welcome back, Salad Fork here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. Sorry about the truck noise outside. I live in a fairly urban place, and if I have the window closed, I would die of heat exhaustion. Am I self-taught in machine learning? No, I took classes on it in college. Could I just power increment manually and then try the other half of the hex installer? The thing is, the stuff I do immediately after getting to power up state 15 is basically the exact same as the stuff I do before getting to power up state 15. So if getting to power up state 15 doesn't work, then nothing after that is going to work either. I use the exact same method to ace after reaching power up state 15. I was way happier before I discovered that you can't trust save states. Yeah, power up incrementation is fun when it goes right. The problem is that there's like a single frame trick involved, which is just like never going to be 100% consistent and gets much worse if you have any sort of input latency or anything.
Ow.
Alright. The problem is if save state rewrites the RAM, then like it should screw up emulating basically everything. Like if it can't keep track of RAM, then what is it doing? That's like the one thing an emulator, one of two things an emulator is supposed to do. Just keep track of RAM and run the processor. Like, I mean, okay, there's some other things anyway, but it's like critical to the functioning of the processor and or of the emulator. Thank you, Hero Hamp, for $5. I hope that this is the run. By the way, I love your videos. Well, thank you very much. I also hope that this is the run, but my guess is that it's probably not. I think things are borked. It's okay to hit that coin block. No. Okay, I'll just go over here and destroy it. Alright, back up. Back up. Back up to this. Do the spits again. I've done these a lot of times today. I still don't have them quite memorized. I'm getting there, I guess. Huh, landed right on the pixel. That was nice. Okay. Nah, it shouldn't really be possible for pausing to cause an error. I'm not gonna do the scroll thing. Alright. It doesn't work. Consider this progress? It's a little hard to consider this progress because it means my avenues to figure out how this stuff works are like severely decreased. I just like can't understand what's going on with the emulator that would make this I can't even like hypothesize. The only thing that I can think of is that there's 16 bytes in the first 256 bytes that aren't used by the game, that like the game just like discards those bytes or something for some reason, or it doesn't make any sense. No, the dragon coins don't matter. Have I tried running this on normal console? No, but I've tried running it on emulator, and I am like very sure it will work on normal console. Try the infinite time glitch and see if that works. What? What infinite time glitch? What are you talking about? Oh, I mean that requires, well, it doesn't require a power up state 15, but I mean, if the infinite time ace works, then I need to like give up my computer science license, because there's absolutely no way like a computer system should have that work while this doesn't. It doesn't matter if I can acquire power up state 15 via power up incrementation, because the next step in the chain of things to install, and the next step in the route is to do it again. Is to do exactly this again, with different shelf positions. So it doesn't matter at all if I can just manually get to power up state 15. this doesn't work. Yeah, maybe the next step is to like figure out how to install Homebrew on my Wii U, and then figure out how to like disassemble the virtual console, and then figure out how to like get a RAM watch from the disassembled virtual console. That sounds like a lot of work. I don't really know how to begin on that. Maybe somebody's made something that does that already. I don't know. It's like a RAM watch for virtual console. That should only take a few minutes, right? Yeah, something like that. No, the credits warp is the same thing as the first half, or the first ace, but the second ace is what's crashing, and I don't actually know technically whether it's the first ace that's not working or whether the second ace isn't working, because the first ace does something that enables the second ace to work. It's already a 3-byte shell code program that I'm trying to run here. Get to power up state 36. That sounds kind of miserable. I could, but it wouldn't really help. I mean, it might work differently, but the point is that I need this power. I need this ace, this ace to work. Otherwise, the whole thing doesn't work. This ace is special because it doesn't corrupt the stack, so you can just return. Like, you get more bytes of code to program with. That's why I need this one to work. I just can't imagine why it wouldn't work, though. Like, I just... How does the credits warp work, but this one doesn't? I don't... That doesn't make any sense. This stuff is really hard to debug too. Like, you need a trace log to like... You really need a trace log, and like, I'm not writing a trace logger for the Wii U Virtual Console. That sounds like just like a giant project. Could you not try just the second ace? No, the first ace lets you do the second ace. Maybe something happens when you get the midpoints. I mean, unless they unless they change the game's code, which they probably didn't, because power up incrementation works, and that like relies on specific code alignment. Unless they change the game's code somehow, I can't see how getting the midway points, start selecting, and whatever would do anything that the regular game doesn't do. Anyway, I don't think anybody in the chat knows what they're talking about, so it's like, I mean, I can kind of answer questions, but it's... There's some people I can, like, ask, but I don't think any of them are in the chat right now. I'm not going to try this again. I've tried it enough times that I'm pretty confident I executed correctly, and that there's some Virtual Console bug, or not bug necessarily, but behavior, whatever you want to call it. There's some Virtual Console behavior that's making it not work. This is really disappointing, though. I was really excited to do this morning. Extracting a save file from Virtual Console doesn't do me any good at all. Just zero good. If Nintendo changed the way they handled controller inputs, then it would make the credit swap not work. Yeah, so the thing is, it, like, if there's a security feature in Virtual Console that would prevent you from doing certain things, there's a homebrew to read the Wii U's RAM with your PC. I feel like it's going to be really hard to find the Super Mario World RAM, though, with that. Anyway, if there was a security feature preventing this from working, then it would already prevent the credit swap from working, but we know it doesn't. That's the thing. That's the thing that baffles me about this, is that I know the credit swap works, and that the thing I'm trying to do with the second ace is less complicated, uses less features, is much more straightforward, uses less RAM, everything. It just like is way simpler. The second ace is way simpler and it doesn't work, but the first ace is more complicated and it does. The only difference is that one uses the stack and the other doesn't, but obviously the stack works fine. I mean, well, they both use the stack, but one like directly writes to the stack. Is there a way to get the ROM that's running the emulator? Yeah, that's one thing that you might be able to get pretty easily by just like grabbing the RAM or the RAM out of the VC, because it's you'd be able to just search for strings from the ROM. Am I using the same memory space as the credit swap? Well, there's only one memory space. There's one 24-bit memory space, and there's no like memory. I mean, well, there's memory mapping, but there's no like virtual memory or anything. Yeah, it's like executing from the exact same RAM, except it just like skips some steps and just goes straight to the RAM that you want to actually get to, rather than like pinging around through all these different parts of RAM. And well, not even just RAM, it's RAM and ROM and MMIO registers. Like, it's way more complicated that the credit swap run. The one I'm doing, it goes to RAM, same place in RAM that the credit swap one starts, and then it pushes 2 bytes on the stack and returns to those bytes as a return address, and that address is the sprite X coordinate table. Like, it's just I can't possibly see how that wouldn't work if the credit swap works. The emulator could have the stack pointer initialized wrong. Wouldn't make a difference in most cases. Well, if the stack pointer is initialized wrong, the game would crash. Like, not only that, but power-up incrementation wouldn't work. But again, yeah, power-up incrementation wouldn't work if the game initialized the stack pointer wrong. And also, my route doesn't depend on the stack pointer's initialization. Wherever the stack pointer is, it'll work the same. Using a different controller will not do anything. The controller works for the one credit swap. So there's like the credit swap uses the controller more heavily than, like, that's what I'm saying. Is there's like any suggestion you can come up with is countered by the fact that the credit swap works. The credit swap works. It relies on more features of the emulator. So just like strictly more features. I guess there is one thing that like maybe the emulator doesn't implement the processor instruction correctly that I'm using, and that's okay because it's a weird processor instruction that like games might not use very much. and so they like have bugs with the implementation of this processor instruction, but like it's okay. So, but I like it's I guess that's the only plausible explanation I can come up with. Hey, Kaisamine. Is it testable? Kind of. It's hard to test. It's hard to test if this thing doesn't work. Problem is, it doesn't work. I'm not soft lock. This is a hard crash. Oh, you mean why doesn't the console crash? Well, if it just like, if the instruction's implemented but does the wrong thing, then it wouldn't crash the emulator. Can I try reproducing these bad crashes in my SNES EMU? I mean, no, because the emulator works right. Like, this just doesn't happen on emulator. It would just do the thing I wanted it to do on emulator. We already tried it. No, I wasn't close to the end. The second ace doesn't work. I've tried it a bunch of times. It doesn't work. Do it on PC. Try using a different emulator than I used the first time. That doesn't really make any sense. I mean, it would make sense if, like, you expected an emulator to have the same emulation issues as a VC, but the emulator is, like, pretty accurate compared to the Super Nintendo. So, like, whatever's going on here is an emulation error. It's not emulating the hardware correctly. Are save states helpful for repeated attempts at the ace? Well, earlier we discovered that save states apparently just, like, totally mess up everything. Like, I can't rely on save states at all. Reproduce the visual issues? I mean, I've gotten, like, every time I've crashed it, it's done something different visually. So, I don't see how that would be feasible. Yeah, I use BizHawk, which uses BSNES. Try the first ace, then do a custom second ace to write that value to the coin count or something. Could at least see if the first one works. I very, very strongly believe that any attempt to use an ace... Oh, okay, I see. Like, repeat the first ace method, but writing the coin count to... or loading the value from that memory address and storing it somewhere where I can see it. Yeah, I mean, I could try that. That's not a bad idea. I guess I'm just, like, so stuck in a mode where, like, there's no way it's not working. Like, it warps to credits. Why would this not work? Like, I verified it on emulator. It's like the exact same thing as warping to credits, except it's just like running 3 bytes of different like processor instructions. But it's possible it doesn't work. Anything's possible at this point. I have no like good hypotheses for why this isn't working. So it's one of like there has to be a bad hypothesis that covers it. I'm doing this to try and understand how the Wii U VC emulator works, but apparently it's so messed up I can't even do what I want to do to figure it out. I think probably the best way to do this is actually to like get a homebrew mod that'll let me inspect what's going on in the emulator. No, I don't know what instruction caused the issue. I have no hypotheses for what's causing this issue. I guess I just need to end the stream. Nothing productive is happening right now. I don't even want to spend the time verifying that the first ace is working because the credits warp works. And it's almost exactly the same as the credits warp. Welcome back, Nafik Hope. Nave Cop, I don't know. Welcome back here. Thanks for subscribing to Twitch Prime. Alright, I am going to end the stream. Thanks everybody for coming by. Sorry it's ending on a bit of a downer. I wish it wasn't. Thanks for all the subs. I got quite a few subs today, and some bits, and actually a lot of donations too. Really appreciate all that. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I think I got pretty much everything. But thanks for watching. Hopefully I can figure this out and maybe do another stream and actually get this working. But I'm going to have to think really hard about what could be causing this and maybe do some experimentation. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Welcome back. TS Freddy here. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Goodbye.